over the years, as I have developed as a leader, part of it is understanding what kind of leader I am. And so I learned that I was a leader that led by influence, which means I'm extremely relational. And so there are some really sweet sides to being relational, but there's also some hard sides. And part of what I dealt with as a young leader was being passive aggressive. That I learned that being extremely relational, I cared a lot about what people thought about me, and that influenced how I led them. And that came up a lot with conflict. In conflict, you can't be passive aggressive. You have to be really direct. And that was difficult for me because I wanted the people in the room to like me. And I wanted them to like me maybe more so than I wanted to resolve the conflict that was happening. And that just resulted in some things not going as well as they should have. And me coming to the realization that as a leader, I wanted to be respected more than I wanted to be liked. I wanted my people to feel like that I was fair. I wanted my people to feel like that I was treating them well and stewarding them in hard situations. And that meant I was putting their interests before my own. And so that meant that when it came to conflict, I learned how to be direct. I learned how to have hard conversations. And for me, a lot of times, the difficult part was how do I get into the conversation? And realizing it's just starting with love, wanting to be able to take the initiative to tell people the truth, that telling people the truth is love, because I want them to be better than what they're currently doing. And so I think sometimes for women especially, that can be hard for us as we try to navigate these different spaces of leadership. But loving our people well means being direct. And so it takes practice. It might not go well the first couple of times. It might feel a little odd or feel like we're being mean because it might not be natural to us, especially for those of us who our personality isn't situated in that way. Some of us are very direct and we don't have problems with that. But for those of us who aren't, to remind ourselves that loving our people well, leading well, being respected means we steward what God has given to us well. That means we're direct, we tell the truth, we don't sugarcoat, and we always do it in grace. And for me, that is one of the major leadership tips I learned during my leadership tenure.